So, welcome all and good morning to each and every one of you who have joined us on this nice weekend morning, and also to all the participants who are watching us live on our Facebook group right now. So, this session is going to be a very exciting session, and the new webisode series about Connect with Soul that we started some time back. And as we promised the last time that this year, 2021, is going to be special year and full of various adventures, various drives, various workshops that actually bring that bond together. So it all started with this year was a great year for us. It all started with Call of the Kurg, where our soul explorers from Bangalore chapters went on a Kurg one-day weekend retreat, which was followed by a certain evening catch-ups and after dinner catch-ups in our Ahmedabad chapter. And these regional chapters are just going on live and they are giving us great kind of pleasure and great kind of it makes us proud when we see that people are actually coming, they are sharing their stories and they are sharing their technical know-hows, and it gives us immense pleasure to bring that platform that actually stands for connecting with the fellow explorers. So today is a quite special webisode for us because this time we have partnered with our adventure partners Decathlon. So we are live from Decathlon. We'll be streaming you a workshop, which is all about how do you get your gears right for the next adventures of yours. So I have my colleagues from Decathlon, Shivangi and Muskan, that will be telling us things that we need to pack, how do we need to pack up light, and when we are planning our next adventure, what are the key things that we need to keep in mind, and how do we fit all of this in a car so that we make that experience a worthwhile experience for all of us. So with this, I would like to hand it over to Muskan and Shivangi to take us through the entire session, and really hoping for this exciting session because I am personally very excited about the way they are going to show us live demonstrations of certain techniques that will really help us for our next big adventure when we are going out. Over to you, Muskan and Shivangi.
Thank you so much, Geetak. I'm also very excited for this workshop. Hello, everyone. This is Shivangi, and there are two other friends of mine, Muskan and Roshan. We will be today talking about the workshop and how you can gear up for your next adventure, as well as what all you can carry and how you can carry a specific amount of product. So this is it. Geeta, can you? Yeah. Essential travel gear. Important things to know about, carry and enjoy with. Next slide, please. So before we go for a travel, it is very important to know that what all we want to carry. Without it, traveling is useless. So, for example, if I want to personally go for a trek or maybe a travel to a place called Spiti, so I need to know what all things I want to carry there and what all necessary temperature and everything will be there, so that it will be a point of discussion for me as well. So here it goes. There are three types of layering, which is very important to follow in mountains or maybe if we are going for a sub-zero degree temperature. The three layerings are as goes. First layer, which is very important layering because it is mainly necessary for your moisture management. It provides you warmth, which is your thermal, and and the second point is that along with the warmth, it is also responsible to hold your body temperature within. Also, a thermal can sometimes help to control your odor. And then the second layering is your fleece. Fleece is a very good example of an insulator. Fleece provides you warmth. So if you guys must have been to any bike trip also, you must have heard these stories where traveler covered their second layering with a paper of newspaper, because it is supposed to say that a newspaper also works as an insulator. So that's why the second layering plays a very important role in the layering system. The third layering which we have is a down jacket or an outer layering, which is basically responsible to satisfy us from that outer temperature which we will be facing. Maybe it's -5, -10 or -15. So third layering is down jacket. A down jacket should always be water repellent. It should protect you from that sub-0 degree temperature, whatever it is. Then these are the upper layerings, and if you see over there, these are the lower body layerings. It goes exactly same as the upper layering, thermal, fleece, and your third layering, which will be a water repellent layering, because if you're going and it rains, so you need this layering to be there. Then it comes how to layer your feet. It is very important to layer your feet. I have seen people who sometimes just go like that, and they don't care about investing on a good pair of shoes. But trust me, if you invest on a good pair of shoes, you will say that it is the best thing you did when you will be in snow. So for that, we have two components. First is your shoe socks. A socks should be warm and it should be comfortable while you're walking. It should have good breathability, which goes along your shoes. Then shoes. Shoes is very important. It should be waterproof. It should have good cushioning for your feet. It should be able to protect your feet, and as well as it should be able to go on any terrain, because we are adventurous. It's not just that we are going on in a specific road or in a specific mountain. We might be going on different adventures. So it is very important for a shoe to be having a lot of function that includes a lot of terrains. Now, Muskan and Roshan will be showing the live demo of every product or how it is. Muskan, over to you. Uh, that is a thermal which she is showing. That is an upper thermal, and Roshan is having a lower thermal, lower body thermal, which is very necessary. Now we will be seeing the fleece. Fleece. So this is what fleece looks like. It can be anything. It is very necessary that fleece should be warm and a little bit fluffier. Maybe you can wear your own sweater, which you already have at home. That can also work. So that goes the fleece. Then we have the down jacket lying over there. That is the down jacket. So now one more thing to keep in mind while you are investing on a down jacket, it is very important that the down jacket should be lightweighted, because who wants to walk with a very heavy jacket? Already you will be having a lot of weight in your hand. That is the down jacket, and we have this foldable thing where you can fold the jacket as well. Uh, Next, we can see the shoes, and yeah, that is the yeah. Now we can see the socks and the shoes. So this is what a shoe looks like. Now what I was telling you is that the grip of the shoe is very important. We have, it sometimes it depends from brand to brand. But what we have, I will be showing you that we have this cross contact grip, which helps to provide an all terrain. So it is very important that a shoe have the all terrain grip, and it should have waterproof layering. Plus, it is also important that a shoe will be having full coverage to your foot, so that it will help to protect your feet. That's it. Thank you. Yeah, so now we will be going to the next slide. Geeta, can we switch to the next slide, please? So in my next slide, no, the backpack. Yeah, thank you. No, so in my next slide, I will be explaining you how to choose a travel or trek bag. Uh, you must have gone for shopping out somewhere, looking for a travel bag. but it's not always you find the right fit. Sometimes, I mean, when I started my first trip, I also was very confused what travel bag to choose for, because every time it is very difficult either to choose the lighter one, either to choose the smaller one or the bigger one. So this is a question for all the travelers around there, but here are some hacks and tricks from us which will help you to decide what kind of travel bag is comfortable for your trip. So it depends a lot on the number of days you're going for the trip. For example, if you're going for 4 to 5 days, then you can go for a travel bag which is just 40 to 50 liters. But if you're going for a travel or a trek around 10 days or maybe 12 days, then you have to carry a bag which is 70 or 80 liters. Because you need all the necessary items also. Then the second point to consider is that considering the weight of the bag. I mean, you don't want to carry a bag which have a lot of weight. So a weight of the bag can vary from 2 to 3.5 kgs. You can choose in that range only, because it is. I mean, it gets very comfortable when you carry a lighter weight of bag. Then the third point is weight of the strap. So if you have seen, like some bags have the wider straps. It is very helpful for your shoulder when you're walking. It is very necessary that the strap should be really wide, because it protects your shoulder as well as it helps you when you're walking. Fourth thing which is to consider is that number of compartments to carry your water bottle, or maybe small accessories, internal pockets for your small things like your medical kit, your sunglasses, your torch, your passbook, and etc. And to carry your shoes. So now I have seen a lot of bags who have a different compartment for a shoe. Trust me, it helps a lot, because you don't want to mix your shoes with the other clothes. They might be dirty, they must have some dust and everything. So you can have a different compartment in your bag for the shoes. And then small accessories like water bottles and accessories, these can help you a lot. uh, we can switch to the live demo. This is the bag which Muskan is holding right now. So in the bag, if you see, this is the rain cover, and in the side, if you see, there is a stick or a pole which is being put out like that, and you can cover your bag like that. Muskan, can you open the bag and show us? Yeah, this is the shoe cover I was telling you about. The bag has extra shoe compartment, which helps a lot. Yeah. I mean, if you guys want to go for a travel bag, you should know that these are the things which should be there in a travel bag, which are important as well. If you see, the bag has a lot of compartments in it, like for the water bladder and your other miscellaneous stuffs. So that is very helpful. Muskan, can you carry the bag and show the strap of the shoulder? Guys, if you see, the width of the strap is really good, because it is very helpful to cover the weight, and as well as you don't have to worry about holding a lot of weight, as well as if the hip belt is there, then it is a plus point. So that goes really well. Thank you so much, Roshan. Yeah. So now we will be moving to our next slide. Yeah. So in the next slide, what we have included is that outdoor gears. First, outdoor gears are very important, because I mean, why you would want to rent a tent when you are already on your SUV. You can have your own tent, you can have your own accommodation wherever you go. You can have your own roof. So this is what we have communicated also. Like carry your own roof wherever you are going. And why it is very necessary to carry a tent, because a tent can protect you from wind. Uh, Whenever you want, the wind resistance is always there in a tent. And then a tent is waterproof. It will help you to have your own lunch. It will help you from the rain. Heat reduction is always there in the tent. Basically, it protects you from every kind of temperature or every kind of weather. Then the fourth point is, it is very easy to carry. You can carry it in your bike, you can carry it in your car, you can carry it in your SUV, even you can carry it in your bag. So it is very simple and it is compact, it is easy to carry. Uh, the last point, which I think most of you all will agree, it is more fun and it is more adventurous. So you are already on an adventure and you don't have a tent or you don't have your own sleeping bag. It doesn't make a sense. So it is more adventurous, it is more fun to carry your own tent. Then we have sleeping bag and accessories for the tent. uh, in sleeping bag, I usually carry my own sleeping bag. If not the sleeping bag, then I would suggest to carry a sleeping liner, because it is more hygienic. Today, the situation we have, travel has become a very important thing. With it, it is important to understand some SOPs also. So it is good that we carry our own hygiene. And sleeping bag is comfortable. It protects you from the outer temperature. It is water repellent and it is very compact to carry. So you don't have to worry about a lot of weight. And some other things which you can carry are your own pillow, tent organizers, emergency blankets, camping mat, and these things. If you guys want to see the live demo of the tent, we will just switch back to that video. Muskan and my friend Roshan will be showing you the live demo of how to set a two-person basic tent. Yeah. So first, there are 3 layerings in the tent. The first one is that you just open the tent, and that is the base layering. Then you have to arrange the poles. So arranging poles is also very simple. You just have to put that one side of the pole into the other side. Then from both the sides, just connect the poles to the tent. Yeah. A two-person tent can also be set up by one single person also. If but you already have a family, then it's great. Then after setting both the sides, you have to first switch the first hook of the tent. Then just like that, you have to arrange all the hooks. Your base layer of the tent is ready. Now you put the waterproof layering, the third layering, which is responsible to protect you from the outer temperature. Without this, it's not fun. So we have this. Just like this, it's like a tarp. You can yourself do it. Just make sure you do it the right way. And the front opening of your base layering is matching the front layering of your waterproof layering. Yeah. This is the setting of a normal 2% tent. It's very easy. It is tricky for the first or second time, but when you get used to it, when you get used to the adventure, it is very simple. You yourself can set your tent. So that is it. And then we have a sleeping bag. The sleeping bag is lying over there. That is the mummy one. Muskan, can you show putting it inside the tent only? Sleeping bag. Yeah. Now we have the other tent. So this is your sleeping bag. You put the sleeping bag inside, you get all comfortable. Sleeping bag also varies on what temperature you are going to. If you are going for a trip to Rajasthan, you need a normal sleeping bag which has 10 degrees of coverage. If you are going for a travel or a trek in Spiti or maybe Ladakh or Manali, you need a sleeping bag which has sub-0 degree temperature protection. This is what a sleeping bag is. It is very important. Sleeping bag has the compactness in it because it gets very easy to carry inside your SUV and inside your bag as well. You can fit all the stuff simultaneously. Then we have some other things like a cup and these kinds of things which are helpful. This is the pillow for your head and to be more comfortable while you are going for the camp. Thank you so much, Roshan and Muskan. Now we can switch back. Geeta, can you move to the next slide? Yeah. Then after setting your own roof, after having your own roof, what you need next? Next, you need the camping and furniture gears. So now, I mean, why it is very important to carry your own furniture? Let me suggest you one thing. If you are just a single traveler, then it is okay. You don't have one furniture or camping gear. But when you are with your family, when you have all the accommodation or maybe all the travel things, then you can add on this point to carry your furniture. It will give you more comfort, it will give you more sense of the adventure, and you will be able to enjoy the weather, the place fully. So the next is, yeah, so in furniture there are a lot of things which you can include. Maybe you can carry one chair from your home also, which is compact, which can fit easily in your diggy or maybe somewhere. You can carry something which is compact. Why it is necessary to carry something which is compact? Because now when the world is changing, we don't want to carry a lot of weight, and why not to carry something which can have a lot of, which can have everything in it but still will give us the sense of the adventure. So now we have this. uh, there are some points which we have wrote down, is that why it is necessary to carry your own furniture, is that because yeah, you have your own dining table wherever you are going. Just imagine this: you are in Spiti, you want to have some snacks which you have bought from home, and now you are thinking of having it in, I don't know, you're thinking having it in standing, and somewhere just gives you a table and says, okay, you can have in the table. It's wonderful. You can relax, you can chill, and you can have your meal. Then it is clean and hygienic. Carrying your own furniture is very hygienic with the with the situation over there. And then it is compact and easy to carry. Then with camping and furniture, if you want, you can carry additional things like the cutleries you have at your home, your chairs, sleeping mat, and etc. These things, bottles, plates, these kinds of stuff, which will help you at the time when you are camping at any base camp or something. We can see the live demo now of how camping furniture or this looks like. This is the camping table which we have showed in the image only. So we can open it like that. Yeah. So now your own dining table is set to go. You can have your lunch with your kids. You can have fun with your friends. Everything is there. So this is what, and then you have other cutleries. You can carry the one plate which is lying there from a very long time at your home. You can carry that. You can carry your own cutlery. Everything is fair. You can carry anything you want, but to carry something is necessary for today, considering the situation also, because you have your own set of stuffs. You don't want to go to a restaurant and take the plates and everything. It is good that you have your own set of stocks. Yeah, you can enjoy your own adventure. That is more fun and adventurous. Thank you, Roshan and Muskan. Now we can switch back. Yeah. Um, So thank you so much, everyone. If you, I mean, this was from our side. If we have missed out on anything, or maybe if you guys have any queries, you can shoot on your queries right now. We can answer them for you. And yeah, yes, we will be having some discounts from the Soul members. Soul team can explain that, and we have some specific amount of coupon which we will be distributing, and you guys can grab your deal.
Or
You can come and meet us.
any other
If
question, guys? And sure, Mahesh, we are working out something for our soul members for this.
And is this only for the trekking discounts, or you will give discounts at any of the, Decathlon products?
Arvind, I'll answer that. If you have any product questions on the overall things that you need to carry, discounts, we'll get back to you.
Thank you.
so, any of you are planning to go for any travel or trek in the near future? If you have any questions like related to tent, related to any accessories, related to any water repellent pants, or maybe related to anything like when you are planning out to go and which all places to explore. I have also been to some of the places. If that's okay, I will be very happy to answer. You guys can shoot your questions. Yeah, Krishna Murthy, where are you planning to go? Okay, amazing. Leh to Ladakh. I mean, that has been my dream adventure travel also. I haven't been there as of now. I have been till Leh, but yeah, soon that will be on my list too. All the best for your trip. Have fun.
Thanks a lot, Shivangi. I guess there are no more questions. So it was a great session learning all about.
Uh, there is one question, I guess. I did been looking for tarp, but that's not available in camo color. Location is Chandigarh. Please see if you can arrange. Uh, Tanishka, tarp we don't have in camo color as of now. It is out of stock. We will see what we can do. If that's okay, you can get in touch with us, maybe from Chandigarh store, or if you want, you can get in touch with us in Thane store as well, and we will see what we can do. Thank you. Yeah, over to you, Geeta.
Thanks a lot, everyone, for joining in. And it was great learning the gears that we need for our next adventure. And that's it from us today. And stay tuned for the next exciting webisode, which will be coming on soon. So just stay tuned to our social media channels. Thanks.